Okay. In 2003 came the much awaited sequel to The Matrix as The Matrix Reloaded. I'm amazed that this film gets a lot of hate. I mean, I look, everybody has an opinion, really, but I don't really see what was wrong with this movie. Okay, I only see one big flaw is that they overdid it with the CGI. I mean, you can tell when they use the CGI in this film how overdone it looks and how it looks incredibly annoyingly cartoonish. I mean, the first film, they mostly used practical effects. Now, they did use CGI when it was needed. They figured, oh, let's take it up a bit in this film. But that's my only real complaint. Now, with the review. It takes place several months after the first Matrix film. We go deep in the city of Zion, where in several days that the machines are going to come and destroy Zion. But not everybody believes what Morpheus believes, that Neo is the Superman of the Matrix, and he is the one that will save us all. And they all discover, in order to get to save Zion, they have to go see the architect, the creator of the Matrix. But in order to that, they need the keymaker, who can make a key out of, who's a program who can make a key out of anything and unlock any doors. But something else is at afoot. Sorry, Agent Smith is back, and boy, is he back than he ever was before. He can multiply himself, and boy, does he do it so well. How will this all play out? Well, you're going to have to see the movie to find out. I'm sure you all have already seen this movie, but you know me, I'm not much of a spoiler, so I'm not going to tell you anyway. Now, the fight scene with Neo and the Smith started out good, but then it got a little too overly cartoony when it looked... I mean, I can understand why they did it, because it looked too video game-like when they tried to multiply so many Smiths fighting him. I'm amazed they got... That scene looked like it could have took several days to film. But some fight scenes do pan out well, and when I really liked the practical effects when they were used. I mean, they look much better than the CGI, in my opinion. Everybody does give a good performance. Lawrence Fishburne was good as Morpheus. Ooh, he is just totally mesmerizing in the role, and he does give a good speech that'll just leave you breathless. Keanu Reeves was good as Neo, who now knows he is the Superman of the Matrix. You know, the one, but still doesn't have total confidence in what he's really meant to do in all this, which makes him more believable as a character. And Carrie-Anne Moss was good as Trinity. I mean, she really shows how she'll stand by her man, but doesn't want to sit back and do nothing and all that. I really liked her performance. Let's not forget Monica Bellucci as the Frenchman's wife, who is a program, and I like the way she aids Neo and Trinity and Morpheus, to help them find the keymaker. I guess, and I like the scene where she wants to kiss Neo. I think that's mainly because she wants to know what real love feels like, because she's not human, she's just a program, and you can understand. I didn't understand it when I first saw that scene, but I look at it now, I guess I understand it a little better. And I also like the way the movie doesn't totally depend on Neo to be the hero in all of it. They managed to let the other characters shine. And I like the car chase scene with Morpheus, Trinity, and the Keymaker. I mean, that was a pretty good car chase scene, and the way they did it in traffic. Oh, jeez and Pete, I could imagine how long that scene probably took to film. Probably took a long, long time. And I like Morpheus. I mean, Lawrence Fishburne as Morpheus does, like I said, he does get a few good action moments in there too, which was pretty good. I mean, but there's these other characters I wish they could have explored more, like these two twins that are like living spirits. They wear white, and I just wish they could have explored more in them, but they didn't. Although new characters were introduced well, like Niobe, played by Jada Pinkett Smith, who used to be in a relationship with Morpheus. Now she's a captain in her own right. She shines just as well as the others. She's not really a standoutish kind of character. I mean, and I love the chemistry between her and Fishburne. You just can see there's real tension there. You could see there's real chemistry there between the two. You could see the two really love each other, but because of this whole thing, that's like they can't really be together. Unlike Neo and Trinity, who do love each other. And like Neo has a dream that she dies, and he doesn't know what he's supposed to do in the matter. Also, the guy playing the Keymaker is good. He has a few good moments. Now, I got to talk about Gloria Foster. She played the Oracle in this film like she did in the first Matrix, but sadly she passed away before she could film her scenes in Revolutions. But we'll get to that in another review. But I think she was good in that one scene. She really shows that she's a terrific actress, and I think her portrayal as the Oracle really shines well here, like it did in the first film. Although I like the way she had a lot more to say here. Even for that one scene, she really leaves you with an impact. Hugo Weaving was good as Agent Smith, who is unplugged and discovers his new purpose in all this. And I like the way the movie leaves off with to be concluded, kind of similar to similar to what Empire Strikes Back did. I think the big problem with this film, it did have good fight scenes and good action scenes, but I think it was trying way too hard to be as good as the first film. I mean, Empire Strikes Back was good, was better than the first Star Wars, but it wasn't trying so hard. In this film, I felt tried too hard, but not enough for me to hate it. It's still a good film. Well, it's enjoyable. I wouldn't say it's the best Matrix film sequel. I mean, but it has its moments. It's good. It's only good for what it's worth. So I give The Matrix Reloaded 9 out of 10. See you later.